Ladies and gentlemen, it is I am back once again. It is Miguel. And we're going to talk about something I don't really talk about too much, which is Smash Bros. Now, growing up, I enjoyed Smash Bros. A lot. When I was in middle school, I had like a friend group, and every Friday from like 6 to 9 p.m., we would play Smash 4 for Wii U and 3DS. As like a Sonic fanboy, I played Sonic, and that was a good pick because Sonic was like one of the best one of the best characters in that game to play. Even in the new game, I think it's Smash Ultimate. Pretty sure Sonic is still one of the best players. I haven't really played Smash Ultimate that much though. I don't own a Switch. Competitive Smash Bros has been a big thing for a while. It's a very interesting topic. There's a lot of drama around it. Some of that has to do with the community's relationship with Nintendo, but then there's also some like interpersonal drama, and then a few years ago there was some sexual allegations against many in the community. I actually covered somebody who was adjacent to Smash Bros that was accused of Relax. I covered him in a main channel video about I think half a year ago now. But today we're not going to talk about anything like that. We're going to talk about some just like normal drama, some beef regarding the player Leffen and Hax. So first, before we get too much into their beef, let me first explain who Hax is. Hax, or Hax Money, is a very influential Smash Melee player from New York. While he was never considered one of the 5 gods of Melee, his best ranking ever was at number 6 in the world during 2013. Hax was considered one of the most technical Fox players. He helped popularize the 20XX meme in the community, joking that the game's meta would reach a point where it can no longer improve, and that Fox is the only viable character to play. He's also contributed to the community in very impactful ways. After he suffered an injury, he created his own tournament-legal controller that he sells, called the Box. In a few years after starting to play with it, many had thought in 2019 he had reached the same level of play as he did when he played with the standard GameCube controller that Melee is famous for. But unfortunately, Hax has been banned basically for many years, and he's been bullied by the community. So what happened? So a long time ago, I think a decade ago, Leffen was banned, with the documents that led to his ban being called evidence.zip. These documents were witness testimonies from other players, alleging things including bullying disabled people and poor sportsmanship. He was banned for a year before returning and becoming one of the best and most popular, yet controversial Melee players ever. Many years later, with some other Smash drama going on, Hax made an extremely long and poorly received video about Leffen. The video gets pretty bizarre at points, which led to Hax being ridiculed and banned. Now, okay, so Leffen acted toxic and he was banned for a bit, but allowed to return fully after like a year. Hax has been banned for 3 years, with only a partial, unclear ban for a bit until they reinstated the full ban. How is this fair at all? And it's so sad too, because Melee is, everything to Hax. It's his job, it's his passion, it's his social life. And they've been leading him around with a carrot on a stick, with a potential unban for years. So when he was briefly unbanned, it was only around the New York Melee community. Despite the ban supposedly being over, he still wasn't allowed to compete at more events, more of the popular nationwide events. And it's sad because he's been insanely depressed. When if the tournament organizers were just not corrupt and let him play, there would be no issue. And they always come up with new reasons too for why he's banned forever. The reban at first was due to because he publicly talked about being banned in the first place, which is silly because Hax is a grown man. I think he should be allowed to discuss his life as a professional party game player. And I think he should be allowed to discuss the fact that he is being banned from playing. The new reason that's been floating around I've seen on X being he's not healthy, and banning him would just make the situation worse for him. Meanwhile, the whole reason he's depressed in the first place is because he can't play the game he loves. And if you follow him on X like I have, he posts constant public apologies, and he constantly begs to be allowed to play again. And he'll say things like he'll never cause any issues again, he wants to prove himself that he can be a good person for the community, and they just won't unban him, even though his original ban was only supposed to be for 2 years. And sadly, they won't unban him, and he's frequently bullied by people in the community who, when questioned, they try to claim and act like they have his best interest in mind. But I think if they had his best interest in mind, they would give him another opportunity to play the game again. I could kind of understand why they maybe wanted to ban him for like a year, like they did to Leffen. So it's fair. It's like, oh, okay, so Leffen's causing issues for people in the community. All right, we're going to ban him for a year. And, oh, Hax is doing the same thing. Okay, we'll ban him for a year. You know, if you're going to have these rules, at least keep them consistent. Hopefully, they'll unban Hax in the future. But we'll see. I'm starting to doubt it's going to happen. But, you know, who knows? Maybe this video will make them realize they are wrong, you know. They won't listen to technicals, but maybe they'll listen to Miguel, Alberto, you know. Maybe they'll listen to me. Maybe they'll listen to me. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. I just wanted to briefly talk about Hax because I think it's wrong that they've been just bullying this guy and not just letting him play a party video game from, I think Smash Melee came out before I was born. It's just like, just let him play the game, man. Anyways, that's all I have to say for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe leave some thoughts down below. That's what all the cool YouTubers say, right? And yeah, peace out. Watch Technicals' videos. Bye.